Do you feel done waiting around for your twin flame, whether you haven't met them and you're seeing signs and synchronicities that they will come in, but it's been going on forever, or you have met them and they ran away? Then this transmission is for you, because you can actually speed up reunion with your twin flame. Many people don't believe it, but I do, and I have been with my twin flame for 5 years and learned so much on this journey. People who don't believe you can speed up divine timing, that you can just wait around on your sofa watching Netflix and then your twin flame will walk in on a white horse, they think very linear, very 3D. On higher planes, time doesn't work that way, so it's same with attracting your twin flame. If you really do your inner work, your divine timing will happen quicker than if you were to postpone it and not face your ego issues, your insecurities, your wounds. And it even helps your twin flame and their spiritual evolution as well, because you and your twin flame were once the same soul, so you are connected. So what inner work do you need to do to speed up union with your twin flame? There are two really important ones that I keep telling our clients, and the first one is inner child work. Yes, you have an inner child, even though you're no longer a child, there's still inside you a child who got hurt. It could have been all the way from severe childhood trauma to just like a sentence that your parent or a bully said when you were young. I went to a retreat recently by the Unmasked Man, and I went to their Unmasked Women retreat, and they focus a lot on inner child work. And there we had this exercise where you got to talk to the person who hurt you. So one of the retreat participants pretended to be that person and say those mean things. And the other participants, they like lock arms and you like burst through their arms and just say everything that you wanted to say. Just get the anger out there, cry. And this is something you can do even if you don't go to a retreat. Visualize having a conversation with the person that hurt you. Imagine them saying that they are so sorry, and you forgiving them and you hugging it out. You also want to visualize having a conversation with your inner child after, where you tell them you are safe now and that you will treat them with so much love for the rest of your life. The next important thing to do to speed up union when it comes to inner work is working on self-love. And this is something that I have struggled with all my life, feeling that I am enough. And I think the reason why this is so common in society is because we're taught by society, by marketing, that we have to be this and that, we have to look like this and that to be accepted. And my first way to try to feel loved was I was posting pictures on Instagram of my life, and I was living for the comments and the likes. And that gave me that external validation that made me feel beautiful, that made me feel like I loved myself. But if you rely on external validation, eventually it's not gonna last. Eventually you get hate comments and then you're down again, and it will just be an up and down. Self-love has to come from within in order to attract union with your twin flame. And it wasn't until I truly loved myself that my twin flame came into my life. What I found helps on my self-love journey is just focusing on that you are good enough. Because I think many of us introverts and empaths, sensitive souls, we struggle with perfectionism. That, I need to have lost this amount of pounds, I need to have this much success in my life, and etc., to be worthy. But you need to feel that even if I am unhealthy, like I had a knee problem at some time, I tore my knee. I was really embarrassed by that, like walking around on crutches. Like no matter what happens, you love yourself. Let me know your twin flame journey in the comments, and love you so much, twin.